Happy birthday to you.
This was Kaydell Brown's final birthday. She died 4 days after this celebration. A hard-working single mum of 2 who'd hoped cosmetic surgery would boost her self-confidence. And so with her sister Leanne, she travelled to Turkey for a so-called mummy MOT, but never came home.
For her, we're going to get her life back. So she just wanted to get there and have it done and get her old self back. That's all it was for her.
The sisters were enticed by a cut-price deal for flights, hotels, liposuction, a tummy tuck and a Brazilian butt lift. They chose a surgery called Clinic Expert, which bombarded them with looks they could achieve, repeatedly offering discounted extras. Leanne spoke to us alongside their other sister, Siobhan.
When you go in and you're paying, they're your best friends and they'll help you with anything, but once something goes wrong, it's
left to yourself.
Goodbye.
And for Kaydell, something did go catastrophically wrong just hours after she took this picture.
I'd asked a few times how long she was going to be, and they just kept saying she'd come in, and then I got a knock on the door and 3 people walked in and just said, "Can you come with us, please?" They just started trying to say, there's complications of surgery, and I just said, "As my sister died," and he just said, "I'm sorry, but yeah." They just passed me an envelope and said, "This is your money back and this is your sister's money back. And this is your flight." Sorry she's dead, here's a plane ticket, there were nothing.
Leanne was refused access to Kaydell's body. When it was finally returned to the UK, more devastating news was to come. To their horror, a coroner here told them that large parts of Kaydell's organs, including her brain and heart, had been removed.
When they returned her body, they'd kept pieces of her heart and her intestines.
How hard was that to hear?
Better. I didn't think it was allowed, but they said it's legal, they can take what they want. I thought you'd have to ask at least permission from family before you took anything, but...
They sent a death certificate straight away and just put there's not even a cause of death.
We wanted to investigate this further in Turkey, but authorities there refused our visas, providing no reason why. From their Istanbul surgery, Clinic Expert insists that no evidence of organ trauma was found, and Kaydell's body left them untouched. They say an internal review found no malpractice, and her death was likely caused by fat blocking a blood vessel, a risk in this type of surgery.
Günaydın, ben operatör Doktor Sinem Singin.
ITV News can reveal Dr. Sinem Singin is the surgeon who operated on Kaydell. She's now left Clinic Expert but is performing the same procedure elsewhere. She refused an interview on camera but told us Kaydell's death was due to a known complication of such surgery, not medical malpractice. Back at Clinic Expert, the relentless pursuit of British business continues. Using an ITV News undercover reporter, we held a consultation with a telesales agent at the clinic.
I'm just looking to get more information on the mummy makeover. As you can see, I'm just all a bit, I really want to go ahead with it. I've been thinking about it for a while, but you hear all these stories about things going wrong.
No, miss, we have performed a tummy tuck procedure, every day at least 6 or 7 cases.
We have confirmed 2 deaths at the clinic since 2011, figures not disclosed during our recording.
What's the worst thing that can happen with this, and has anyone ever died?
I can truly say that I never ever faced of this kind of serious experience in my entire career.
During our investigation, Kaydell's sister informs us of an update.
Hello Rachel, we will be at Sheffield Coroner's Court tomorrow.
A fresh pathology report has allowed an inquest into Kaydell's death to be opened. We were with Leanne as she expressed her relief that the case was now in the UK courts.
Things can't be hidden anymore and they know what happened now, so it's just gathering that evidence.
And they want to use that evidence to warn the 150,000 Britons who travel to Turkey every year for cosmetic surgery. 28 have died at clinics across Turkey since 2019, and many hundreds more suffer complications. Plastic surgeon Dr. Harper Machin is seeing more and more patients needing corrective surgery in the UK following procedures overseas.
Bleeding and blood collections that would need to go back to the operating theatre to be stopped are obviously a very immediate complication that, yes, would be apparent in the very short term after the surgery. But things like serious infections, sepsis, wound breakdown, skin necrosis or death of the skin, for example in a tummy tuck where the skin is incredibly tight once it's been removed, those things are only apparent in the days, weeks, months after the surgery.
Complications that Kaydell's family wish they'd known more about, as they now live with the heartbreaking consequences.
Anyone that meets her will say, she just smiled, she laughed.
I just miss picking up the phone and talking to her.
What was she like as a sister?
Loving, lovely, caring,
Yeah.
funny.
This family has lost a mum, daughter, sister and a best friend, and none of them know exactly why. Rachel Townsend, ITV News.